is the state still doing business with a man accused of a crime the state tries hard to stop?
Good evening. The governor has never been shy about her quest to get rid of the law that allows illegal immigrants to get driver's licenses in New Mexico.
So it was quite a surprise to us when we found out that the state is steering business to an Albuquerque man who has been charged by the feds with exploiting that law. News 13's Katie Kim is in the Newsplex. Katie?
Dick Alfredo Saenz was popped this summer in a license fraud ring that spanned 3 states and involved 38 people. But the state says there's a good reason it's still doing business with him. Caught driving aggressively, speeding, tailgating, or unsafely passing on Albuquerque's roadways, you'll likely face a judge who then might send you here, the New Mexico Defensive Driving School, owned by Alfredo Saenz. Saenz also runs Old School of Driving, another behind-the-wheel training school in Albuquerque, and even used to administer driving tests. His businesses are licensed by the state, and they're still on a short list the state gives to judges, a list judges use when they send bad drivers back to school. But this summer, Saenz himself was accused of breaking more than just traffic laws. He was one of 7 New Mexicans charged by the feds, accused of helping illegal immigrants who don't live here get New Mexico driver's licenses. The feds say Saenz would falsely verify that the illegal immigrants passed their driving tests. The state and courts are well aware of Saenz's legal troubles, but they still send aggressive drivers to his business.
His legal troubles have not interfered by regulation with his relationship with us.
The State Traffic Safety Bureau says Saenz has only been charged, not convicted, so his license is still in good standing.
Unless there's something specifically that violates that legal relationship, we're not able to take any action against him.
We called Saenz's business for a comment, but we're told he is in South Carolina. According to online records, Saenz had a federal court hearing yesterday where he's trying to get his charges dropped. Back to you.
Okay, Katie, Saenz business associates told us tonight that he's on a leave of absence from the company and is not involved in the day-to-day operations while his case is pending.